pleasure to call upon our first speaker of the morning, Dr. Aldona Vash, who served as the U.S. Ambassador to Estonia from 2004 to 2006. Dr. Vash, who was born in Warsaw, Poland, is a recipient of the prestigious Orders of Merit of the Republic of Poland, awarded to those who have rendered great service to the Polish nation. Has a medical degree from Warsaw Medical Academy, a highly respected physician and specialist and intern in pulmonary medicine. And I have to mention that Dr. Vash, and I know she would not forgive me if I did not mention it, that she is the daughter of Paul Zenon Vash, a survivor of Flossenburg concentration camp and a decorated member of the Polish Home Army. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Aldona Vash.
Thank you, Lee. Communism. Communism, a totalitarian system which is responsible for the destruction of individuals, their ideas, and their dreams. The implementation of the communist ideology is a system of government resulted in the destruction of entire populations, destruction of cultures, countries, societies, and even the environment. While there has been progress in the fight for freedom, communism is not a thing of the past. Presently in Europe, there are more than 50 official communist parties. To survive, the communists simply have embraced broader agendas. They have morphed and they have joined various other groups. Unlike the far left, which has retained its anarchist revolutionary beliefs, the post-Soviet communists have essentially transformed themselves into various combinations of the left-of-center political parties. These include fractions of the Social Democrats who have embraced capitalism but merged business with communism. This has resulted in actions and messages that essentially challenge the traditional moral values of Western civilization. And unfortunately, we still have sovereign democracies that have a potential for totalitarian rule. Shades of communism are apparent throughout Europe. They grow, they adjust, and they realign to the current political landscape. They are often concealed, and they're concealed behind advocacy groups that stand for a greater good and social justice. Let us not be fooled. Personal and religious freedom, the fair rule of law, a civil society, and the protection of human rights can never be achieved under communism. I am a child of a concentration camp survivor, and I did grow up under communist rule in Poland. As a result, I have first-hand knowledge of the devastation that communist regimes have imposed on millions of people. From the simple mismanagement of resources to the disregard for the value of human life. A communist system where there is disregard for basic human freedoms, where truth, hard work, success, and creativity are penalized, where self-serving interests are championed, and where gross mismanagement of resources is commonplace. Such a system will never survive. In just a few years, we have witnessed the collapse and the failure of many communist governments in Europe. From Poland, where I was born, to Estonia, where I served as the ambassador for the United States. So we are now blessed to have a generation in these countries that was born into free and democratic societies. Therefore, it is truly our obligation to teach future generations the hard truth that the communist ideology is responsible for crimes against humanity. Our children must learn about the past in order to prevent the resurgence of totalitarian rule in the future. I cannot imagine a more important gift that we could leave to the next generation than the ability to live in a free and democratic country. It is our moral obligation to honor the memory of the 100 million victims of communist regimes. And it is vital to let the 1.4 billion people still living without freedom know that they have not been forgotten and to never give up hope. Freedom and truth will prevail.